I'm WebSoak and I'm building the entire New York City subway in Minecraft. Today we're going to take a look at a recreation of the 18th Street subway station and to learn a little bit about its real-world counterpart. 18th Street is a local station along the IRT Broadway 7th Avenue line. The station is situated between the line's 23rd Street and 14th Street stations. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on the 14th Street 7th Avenue complex recreation. Despite being in central Manhattan, its close proximity to the much more significant 14th Street complex results in the station being unable to even crack the top 175 most used stations in the system. As a result of this, anyone who isn't going somewhere else along the one line would much rather walk an additional short 4 blocks south to the 14th Street complex. Originally one of 2 IRT 18th Street stations at the time, it opened on July 1st, 1918. However, it would later turn out to be the only 18th Street when the other was closed in 1948, which is the same year that the R12s would enter service on the Flushing line, which were the first IRT cars that anyone today would recognize as subway cars. This station, however, wouldn't see them until much later on when they were displaced to the main IRT system. On August 9, 1964, the city began a platform extension project in the IRT system, which would affect 18th Street, resulting in its platform length being increased to accommodate full 10-car trains. Let's take a closer look at the extended section in Minecraft. Here we can see that unlike many of the platform extensions further north, this one actually resembles the original section of the station. So why is that? Although its proximity to 14th Street may have sucked away its ridership, its location may have prevented this station from replicating the bland, lifeless extensions seen at other IRT stations. In the early 1990s, the station was renovated into its current aesthetic. This is when I presume that the brown and yellow tiles were added to the wall. Taking a closer look at the recreation, we can see a clear divide where the extensions occurred. Now let's look at the exits. The 2 small fare control lobbies remain consistent with the rest of the station's aesthetic, even keeping the high ceilings, which is something that I quite like. A bank of turnstiles can be found along with taller anti-fare evasion spinning sets. Another thing, the station is a one-way entry stop, which means that once you pay to enter, you can't access the other side without paying again. Making our way outside, we can see a new entrance design that I've made. Here at 18th Street and 7th Avenue, there are 4 entrances. The area itself is quite desolate, but that's just because I don't typically include buildings at underground stations. This is done primarily as a time and FPS saving measure. Remember, when you're building stations as replicas using high resource use mods, every block counts. It's better not to oversaturate an area with tiles when possible. This is also why you may have noticed that I've started using these 2D floor tile textures at stations that use these similar tiles. Now making our way to the north ends of the platforms, we can see 2 more sets of exits. Note the moderate amounts of decay on the uptown side. At 19th Street, there is 1 exit at either side. Yes, exit. These 2 staircases only allow passengers to exit the station. This is presumably because they lack proper lobbies and it would be unsafe to crowd passengers here. Here we can see how they look with the new exit designs. These red lamps mean that these staircases are exit only. If you enjoyed this showcase, then remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more videos. Consider donating via Super Thanks to help support this channel. Be sure to check out the Discord server linked below where I sometimes release videos early. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.